Black holes have always been these giant masses of mystery floating around in space, something we've always had questions about but zero answers, but that's finally changed. Join us in this video as we get you up to date with what scientists have just announced about what they've discovered inside a black hole, and well, this one's about to get crazy. The first black hole. It all started in 1916 with Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity. He was the first person to predict that they even existed, although the official name, black hole, came around 50 years later. While there were some scientists who believed Einstein's theory, others were dismissive of it until Cygnus X1 was found in the late 1960s. While studying the Cygnus constellation, the researchers noticed an oddly bright blue star that was emitting X-rays, and it wasn't a stagnant star. It was going around a giant black something. Upon further research, it was found that the X-rays weren't just moving around on their own, they were being sucked into the black thing they were orbiting. Whatever the entity was strong and it was consuming everything around it. That's when science officially had proof that black holes actually existed. But little did they know that things were about to get a lot crazier. The one discovery of Cygnus X1 spiraled into a bunch of others. Before long, it was found that there may be close to 100 million black holes in the Milky Way alone. But because they're so incredibly hard to detect, we still don't have a 100% certain number. But from the looks of it, it's in the several million, which is what makes them even more important to study. According to most physicists around the world, a black hole is an entity where anything that enters it compresses down astronomically until it becomes a singularity. In simpler words, they've explained that because of the way black holes work, if someone was to fall into one, they'd get stretched into the shape of spaghetti, slowly dying before the final spaghetti form sets in. But still, that's one of the scariest parts about the research that's gone into black holes, and also what makes everyone want to know all the details possible. Even though the closest black hole to Earth is 1,500 light-years away, this information still begs the question, can black holes swallow the whole Earth? In 2021, scientists were able to release the first clear photograph of a black hole M87. The black hole was photographed several nights in a row, and with each photograph the researchers gathered more and more evidence about it. And with it, they were able to figure out that there are 3 layers to a black hole. It's not just one single gaping hole of nothingness. To even get to the nothingness part, you have to make it to the first 2 layers. Let's break it down. At first, you have the outer and inner event horizon, and then the singularity. There's a boundary around the mouth of each black hole. That's what they've named the out event horizon. If anything makes it to this point of the black hole, it's not leaving. It's going to either stay there or get pushed deeper to the inner layer on its way to the singularity. That's because gravity is strong throughout the event horizons and constant. So once something is in there, it literally can't leave. For something to make it out of there, it would have to travel much faster than the speed of light itself, something that has thus far proven impossible. We might take the gravity on Earth for granted, but if it were any different, we wouldn't be able to survive the way that we do. After the event horizon, we have the black hole's main big bad, the singularity. This is the point where most of the entire thing's mass is. Even though the entire black hole is to be avoided, the singularity is the point where everything is compressed down to a single particle, becoming essentially nothing. Physics doesn't function inside black holes the way it does on Earth, or most of the space we've explored. It's totally different. No rules apply, it's all chaos. What's even worse is that each black hole is different. One could have a totally different gravitational pull than the other, so you could potentially know everything about one black hole, then have to start from scratch when you start looking into another. The hiccup. Now, the problem is that scientists can't really study black holes the way they do stars or other planets. They study them by looking into the radiation black holes emit, along with the dust and gas that is around them. You can't really send something like the Voyager inside the black hole either, because, as we've already established, they'd just get trapped in the event horizons and get crushed into nothingness when they make it to the singularity. So we're basically left with no option but to study these massively powerful phenomena in space that are 3D when you are close to them in a 2D way. You can only get as close to an image as possible before your camera will become one with the black hole, so the options are truly limited here. But that also brings us back to the concepts of physics breaking down and every black hole being different. The thing is, we haven't really been able to head inside to where the singularity even is to really figure out what it is, because, as we've established, that's basically impossible because we can't travel faster than the speed of light. But that doesn't mean that the scientists that have been studying these giant masses of mystery don't have theories of their own. They do. Lots of them. Theories about black holes. Let's go over some of the most plausible theories about what scientists think is inside the black hole apart from the singularity. The biggest theory is that it is possible that the movie Interstellar was onto something after all. The black holes aren't just masses of nothingness, but beyond the event horizons and the beginning of the singularity could be a gate. Of course, we don't mean an average gate to a home here, we're talking about traveling between galaxies and universes. It's possible that black holes are a glitch in the matrix, and if we can somehow create technology that will be able to travel faster than the speed of light, we could make our way through one of these inside. It's possible that the singularity isn't just the nothingness we know about, but a wormhole to another galaxy beyond. A shortcut to interstellar travel that we never even thought was possible. That isn't as impossible as it once sounded. It could very well be the truth. If it is, it means that we're not just limited to learning about the planets within our solar system. We could also be looking at coming up with ways to make it through these black holes into the galaxies they lead to. On the total opposite spectrum of theories, we have the one that totally renounces their entire existence. Well, kind of. Enrico Rinaldi is a scientist based in Tokyo, and with his team, he's been trying to make sense of black holes regardless of how crazy they may seem, and well, he's come up with a simple theory that just explains all the madness. He says they're simply holograms. Now, holograms as we know them are holographic images that are created through technology, but not all holograms are equal. Any visual discrepancy, a mirage of sorts, can be a hologram too, and when we're talking about the abyss that is space, anything is possible. Let's get into the specifics here for a second. So, Rinaldi and his team began by drawing parallels to some of the most common theories about black holes and physics, and realized that they were all simply too different for either of them to be true. So, he decided to figure it all out, or at least attempt to, using quantum matrix models. It is what he specializes in, so while the subject at hand is literally something no one knows a lot about, at least the methods he was using he was 100% sure about. With that, he's come up with the theory of holographic duality. Using the theory of particles and the theory of gravity, Rinaldi and his team ran a bunch of different kinds of tests. They've come to the conclusion that to figure out what's going on inside a black hole, the place where literally no one can go into, you have to treat the entire thing like a hologram. Take the images of black holes we've got so far and project them in 3D form. With that, you can get a much clearer and easier to understand view of what's at hand here. According to them, black holes have always operated in the third dimension, and instead of their insides being the key to figuring them out, you need to look on the outside. Remember those dust particles and gases we talked about earlier in the video? That's coming back in here. Space and time that are outside the black hole are moving from inside it. Sounds confusing, but in simpler words, the black hole doesn't just affect what's going on inside the singularity or the wormhole, but also the space it occupies. Everything it surrounds is part of the equation. It all comes together to power this big bad and makes it what it is. Instead of being focused on a singular point where all matter compresses, we should be looking at the possibility of a moving black hole, something of a ring that's just swallowing things whole and getting more and more powerful as it does. That may also mean that the possibility of one of them moving near planets like the Earth to swallow it whole isn't really that far-fetched. Because of the recent developments in the studies about black holes, scientists are now closer than ever before to fully understanding them. While we now know that deep inside black holes is the singularity where nothing may survive, chances are more research into them might literally open up brand new worlds, or should we say galaxies, that we've never even expected. But to get more details on it, we'll just have to wait a little longer. And on that note, we'll wrap up today's video. What do you think is inside black holes? Do you agree with the scientists, or are you working on your own theories? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. We'll see you guys next time.